Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Burt's here, got some news. F1 Manager 2024 coming soon. They do not have a release date yet, but we are gonna get it soon. Excuse me. So that is very exciting. Looks like there's a couple new features. I did watch the trailer for it the other day. It looks really good. Create a team is now a feature, something I've been longing for since the 2022 game. Something I'm really excited about. Looks like we'll be able to create a brand new team from scratch. Literally customize every element of it, from the setup, the livery, logo, racing suits, negotiate with sponsors. So that should be pretty interesting. Definitely excited to try that one out. But I'm also kind of torn on it. I like the Haas team, and I like having, the team kind of ready to roll and kind of just coming in as a principal, trying to get a team that's not performing well to perform at the top level. So yeah, I'm a little torn. I'm really excited to see this mode, but I kind of like sticking with the Haas team. But we'll get there when we get there. There's some pretty cool new management features, it looks like. So it looks like there's a bit more comprehensive mentality system and dynamic contract negotiation. So I wonder if that's something that's gonna maybe pop up throughout the season. And maybe you have to make decisions throughout the season to retain drivers or keep them happy, or yeah, it should be something neat to see. It looks like the rival team AI has been improved as well, and it looks like they've added in this potential threat to driver and staff poaching. So that's going to be pretty interesting as well. We'll see how that plays out. I'm not exactly sure if we do have a brand new team to start off with, or even if we start with Haas. Not sure we'll be at a high threat of anyone getting poached, but you never know. So that should be pretty interesting to see. And it also looks like they brought a few new cameras to the game, so maybe we'll be able to see some cool new angles of all the racing action. But until the meantime, let's just jump straight back into it. And we've got Spain coming up. Really excited for that one. Looks like... Let's go ahead and check our inbox here, looks like. Okay, so that investment that we made short term is finally done. So I'm not exactly sure why that last time we made a design, we weren't able to utilize these extra engineers that they were given. They had given us, I suppose. But it is now notifying that that period is over. And we can see the race results from the lower category at Monaco last weekend. Let's go ahead and check on the inspections, see if we need to swap any parts. Looks like we're doing pretty well so far. Let's go ahead and tab to calendar, and looks like we're gonna get that new front wing very soon, so we will have to do an emergency manufacture on that. And here we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. So this is kind of showing characteristics of the wing we designed. I'm just gonna go over to cars for the moment. Actually, yes, cars, and then car part development, and then tab to manufacture. Oh, that is very unfortunate. Looks like we are maxed out on our manufacturing capabilities. So we will be unable to add that new front wing. And we won't even be able to manufacture it. That is very unfortunate. It sucks that we're finding that out now, but you know what? We just gotta keep cruising with it. And it looks like probably here. Yep, so the suspension will be done. Side pods will be done. Let's actually tab back over here to car part development and manufacture. So we've got not too much longer on the rest of these components to get manufactured. I suppose we could cancel manufacturing to do the front wing. So we have 2 of the 3 suspensions that we're creating done in 1 of the 2 side pods. So we will lose, let's see, I wonder if that means we lose both of them, or do we just lose the one that hasn't been made? Let's try with these side pods here. Let's go ahead and confirm this, cancel that. So let's just double check here. Side pods. So it shows we have 1 in the warehouse. So I think we did get the one that we made. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and design the new, or I'm sorry, manufacture the new front wing. And can we do 2? How much is that emergency? 1.8 million. We've got 11.6. So I think that's okay, actually. Let's go ahead and do 2 as an emergency and get them on both of the cars right away. And let's go ahead and manufacture 2 more at a rushed approach. So just in case we have an accident or something on track happens and we need a front wing swap, we can have some extras of the new component. We'll go ahead and back out there. Let's go ahead and tab here to K-Max car and swap out that brand new, or so I'm sorry, swap out the old front wing for the new one. And I didn't quite take a look at the stat upgrades, but let's go ahead and do it here with Hulk. And so it adds quite a bit here. Perfect. Good to see. And I believe, yep, so we're still doing pretty well on our power units, engine, ERS, and gearbox. Powertrain units, I should say. Sorry. And we'll go back to calendar and let's jump into the Catalunya Grand Prix. Oh, looks like we've got to check our inbox before that happens. Our monthly car development. So this is before, I believe this is before we just put that wing on. But if not, hopefully the real-time gains from that part will actually be better than what they're currently showing us here. Looks like they have a high confidence in our leadership, so we're doing pretty good. And let's go ahead and check our driver developments. Looks like Hulk is improving pretty good, so that's good to see. K-Mag jumped 2 spots on that, so that's really neat. Hopefully that defending can become a little bit higher up there as well. It looks like Pietro, the reserve driver, jumped up 2 points on his defending trait. So good to see all the way around. Kind of an update, see what's going on with the other teams. Looks like Ferrari's upgraded their headquarters. Spotlight on AlphaTauri. Yeah, I think we're doing better than them, so should be okay. And let's just go ahead and hit continue. It looks like we're gonna have to reset our pit crew training schedule again. And if we don't change anything, they will be exhausted. So let's go ahead and tab this back over to fatigue reduction. And let's see if we can improve some of these other stats here. Let's go back. Yeah, so it looks like if we do anything, we can improve the stats here, but they're gonna be exhausted, so I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just go ahead and keep fatigue reduction here. We'll try to move this little bar probably closer to this, the end of the section here. So our transit mistake needs to decrease. And we need to gain these attributes back. So the car release is something we need to focus on. So let's come into here to these pitch stop drill days. Pitch stop drill days. Tough to speak. So it looks like they do car release function there. Let's change. Let's actually add a day here. And let's go pit stop drill, double pit stop drill. Let's focus on the car release here. And then let's focus on probably the used tires off. Yeah, let's do the used tires off. Okay, let's do that here. And then let's add another full day. Let's try here, see if this is gonna mess us up. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay with that. Let's do new tires on, and then the wheel gun. So that way we kind of neutralize everything here. We're not losing anything, we're not gaining anything, but we're also not, you know, overworking the pit crew as far as their training goes. So we're minimizing our chance of mistakes, which is good to see. And then the car building trait, I believe this is tied into those practice sessions when you make adjustments to the car in between setups. I believe the car building helps the pit crew kind of make those adjustments quicker, so you can get back on track quickly as well. But let's leave everything here. I think this is gonna be pretty good, and we're right on the edge of kind of overworking the team. So let's just leave them here. And go back to calendar, and we should be able to jump straight into the race weekend. And now it's going to prompt us to choose our race targets. I'm just going to ignore this because I already know it's fastest lap. We reached Q2, so that's good to see. Only one of our drivers, so I wish it was fixed to 2. But that is alright. Let's see if we can edit. Reach Q3. Let's try this. Quali position. Let's do both drivers 14th. And I think that should do it. Let's get into the race weekend. Spain. Let's actually double check first. Yeah, so it was a regular race weekend. I forget exactly which weekends are the sprint ones, but they will let you know down here. So just be mindful if you don't know those by heart like me. Very, very cool track. I love this track. I've been playing pretty much every Forza title they've made, at least all the Forza Motorsport titles. I've played a few of the Horizon titles, but I mainly like the Forza Motorsport titles personally. Spent many, many hours racing this track and all of those titles growing up. So I'm very, very familiar with the track. It's nice that they readjusted the last chicane, and now it's a kind of more of a higher speed sweeping turn instead of having to bunch everybody up with that last chicane. I know that was probably my weak point playing through Forza. That would always just ruin the lap, it seemed like, coming down to that last chicane. But it's nice now that it is just a nice sweeping turn on this last section here. Beautiful. Alrighty, I will get the boys set up for practice. Let's get them to 100% car setup, 100% track acclimatization. And let's see if we can get them more familiar with that new front wing we just put on. And I'll be right back when we get that done. Alright, welcome back. Practice is over. That was a tricky one. I got K-Mag up to 100%, but Hulk was giving me a fight there towards the end. Got him up to 97. Was the highest I got him up to. He's at 96 right now. I'm just going to revert back to this 97 and leave everything alone. And we'll jump into qualifying. Let's go ahead and simulate this first session here. And let's see where we end up. Perfect, both of them through to Q2. Good to see. Right on the cusp of Q3. Looks like both Alpines are in front of us, so I wonder if they made an upgrade as well. But during practice, it seemed like the new front wing was doing pretty good. But let's see how the rest of these qualies go. And it looks like Hulk dropped out. K-Mag getting into Q3. Good to see. Hulk not too shabby, P12. See what the gap was. About 2/10 there. Pretty close, not too shabby. Looks like we are definitely in fight with the Alpines in this one. Let's see how the Q3 session goes with K-Mag here. Not too shabby, K-Mag. Pretty, about 2/10, 3/10 maybe there between him and Ocon. But hopefully we can sneak through during the race. Barcelona. I should say Barcelona. Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, 2 Spaniards, home Grand Prix. They should definitely have some support, just like Mr. Leclerc there. Team getting them all strapped in. It should be a good race. Hopefully we can get our strategy right. I believe this is going to be a 2-stopper for sure. We're going to try to stay on the fastest tires we have available. Just to, you know, because this is a fast track. So let's tab over here to sponsors actually, and should we go for the position gain? Let's see. You know what? Let's try it out again. And if we don't get it, then that's all right. We'll just lose. It looks like no, we don't lose anything off of this. So just 53,000 there. So not too shabby. Let's go ahead and choose our strats. Yeah, 2-stop's definitely the way to go, but which 2-stop is the fastest? This one looks significantly faster. The soft, hard, medium. The all 3 combo. See, but it looks like we don't have a fresh set of softs at all. So we might want to do a medium, hard, medium, if that is an option. Let's actually back out. Let's check our compounds. So it does look like we have some nice mediums here. So let's do that. Let's edit this strategy. Let's do the medium here. And let us... 2501. Yes, this improves us quite significantly. So actually, I think just doing that is going to be quite beneficial. So let's go ahead and update that. Leave that there for K-Mag. Let's go ahead and up his fuel and pace right off the bat. Let's try to get K-Mag moving through the pack if we can. Hulk, let's do the same. Let's actually check Hulk's tires. Looks like he has 1 fresh set of softs, 2 fresh mediums. So let's actually do the soft medium or the soft hard medium. It looks like, yep. So the soft hard medium with Hulk here. But let's see, do this and then tab back. So that is a fresh set. But if I go onto it earlier, it does mess us up a bit. Honestly, I think we should do the same. Let's cancel this. Let's do the same strat with Hulk here, the medium, hard, medium. I think that's gonna be the way to go. Just increase us a bit. It's kind of. Or should we do the medium, hard, soft potentially with Hulk here? Let's try this out with Hulk here. Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and add some fuel and get his pace up and going. Alrighty, let's jump into the race. Spanish Grand Prix. Should be a good one. Let's see how the front wing really pays off during this race pace. K-Mag, looking strong there. Starting P10. Let's see if we can sneak up one, at least. Maybe some more. We'll see. We'll see. Here it comes. It is time. Five red lights. And away we go. Alright, let's jump on board here with K-Mag. Let's check on everyone else's tire strat. And looks like we made a good decision. Looks like we're drag racing Ocon here. Let's see if we can hang on to it. Nice work, nice work. Hang on, squeeze him out, squeeze him out. There you go, K-Mag. Let's actually tab over here and do the battle assist as well.
Okay, remember mode push. Yeah, I'm coming.
And it looks like we made that spot up. Good to see, good to see.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to back K-Mag down on the strategy here on his tires.
Slow down now. Copy.
Let's go ahead and back him off the battery as well. Looks like the Alpines are staying close with us. Starting to drop a little back behind Russell, but that's alright. Hopefully once some of this fuel burns off, we can get into a good groove here. And that is one lap down. So we are about a second back on the pack in front now. Just got to keep these Alpines at bay here. Can K-Mag pull off another defensive masterclass like he showed us? Oh, that I spoke too soon. Doesn't look like it. It's alright, let's go ahead and back each guy off the tire here. Yeah, it's alright, brother. Just keep your head down. And we got a long way to go, indeed. Looks like he's let both Alpines through, unfortunately. It looks like he let the Williams of Albon through. Looks like the pack in front is taking away quite quickly, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and back the fuel down. So it looks like the front wing hasn't been super duper useful yet. I know we did gear it towards low speed performance. This isn't quite a true low speed track, but that is all right. It does look like we cleared Albon, and we are trying to catch back up with some of the people in front. Looks like Albon potentially slowed us down quite a bit there. And it looks like we will be coming into pit rather soon. Let's go ahead and stay at 4 speed here. Looks like a few laps to go before we come in to switch tires. Looks like some of the front runners that have pitted are passing us and continuing on. It is time for us to pit. Let me hit ignore just for a moment. I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to check on the Alpine. So Gasly is on a 16% old tire. Interesting. And Ocon is running quite low on his mediums. But Gasly is wearing that soft down, I tell you. But I was trying to, I believe last video I mentioned about checking on the tire strategy towards the end of the race, and I wasn't able to, but here is how you do it mid-race. You just tab over just a little bar graph section here, and hit tire history. And from here you can see everyone's tire strategy, at least so far up to this point. Which tire they started on, how far they've taken it, etc. And which tire they've switched onto, and how far they have gone on it so far. So that's how you can take a quick peek, just to see what people are up to. Let's go back over here, and K-Mag, it is time to pit. But let's go ahead and put him on an attack mode, and push him on the fuel. And let's go ahead and bring him in for that hard set. Let's go ahead and hit play here. And Hulks should be up next. And I potentially should have stayed out maybe one more there with K-Mag just to clear Gasly and Russell. But we are on a harder tire than Gasly at least. So let's go ahead and bring Hulk into pit. Go ahead and put him on an attack strategy as well.
Box now, Nico, box now. Box is left.
Let's go ahead and drop K-Mag's fuel back down, bring Hulk's tire right back down right before he comes in. And K-Mag's getting the tire warm. Let's go ahead and bring this back down to standard. Let's go ahead and increase this back up to 16 and try to get to this next pit stop here and see how this second stint plays out for us. Does look like we're catching the group in front of us with K-Mag here slowly. Sneak into the DRS zone. Perfect. Norris held everyone up there. So now it looks like we're starting to sneak through this pack a bit. George is on some hards as well. Interesting. So we are putting up a fight with the Merc here. We just cleared Albon. Okay, so Hulk has passed Russell as well. Very interesting. Good to see. So it looks like the guys are coming alive on this hard tire. We got about 8 seconds or so. So Gasly just came in, it looks like. No, he's still in front of us. Oh, just Sainz came in and got in front of us. That's what threw me off here with this time. Ocon just came in. Gasly's on the soft again, I believe, so he should be coming in any moment. He is just wearing those softs down to the core. There goes Gasly, so he's came in. Now what tire did he go on? Gasly's on the medium, so he's potentially going to run that out until the end of the race. But I think we're going to be in a better position with our medium here shortly. Let's go ahead and increase the tire strategy here. It is time to pit soon. It is time to pit now with K-Mag. Let's see if I can clear this group here. Actually, let's go ahead and bring K-Mag in.
We see traction getting worse. How is the DEG? Losing the front. Understood,
Oh,
Nico.
looks like I've let Hulk sit there on aggressive for quite a while.
Just hold back a little bit.
My bad, Hulk. That's all right. And where is Hulk at, actually? So he's still fighting
Clearer.
up there with Russell. So we're behind Gasly with K-Mag. But we are going to be on a brand new set of mediums. Hulk and Russell getting close. I think since I accidentally chewed through those tires there with Hulk, we might need to bring him in for a medium set. Or no, definitely a soft set actually. Let's go ahead and bring him in actually for that soft, I believe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that here with Hulk.
Okay, box now, Nico, box now. Copy.
So that's gonna put us in there with George, and we're gonna come back out with George, so that's good. And George, I believe, is probably on the soft as well. He is. So he's gonna be quick here. Yeah, it looks like he just cleared K-Mag, unfortunately. And we got about, let's see, 13 laps to go, it looks like. So they are dwindling down. I'm gonna leave it at an 8 speed here. Let's go ahead and increase the tire strat there. For K-Mag, looks like Hulk's gonna be pretty okay. I'm just gonna let him ride out to the end of the race. But let's see if we can get K-Mag back up to Russell and get our place back. And get that point back. Looks like Hulk's catching K-Mag here. Not sure if we're gonna catch back to Russell here. Looks like the softs here at the end are pretty strong. But we did not have a brand new set with K-Mag, unfortunately. Does look like we're not running too much slower than Russell. Let's see if I can use a little bit of battery here and get K-Mag closer to Russell in these last few laps. Dang, I think we're a bit far away, unfortunately. Yeah, we're stepping right behind us.
Let's concentrate on clean laps as fast as you can. Copy.
Yeah, it looks like we are a bit far away
Let's
from
just
Russell.
keep the pressure on.
That is very unfortunate. So let's go back to standings. Yeah, so Hulk's gonna be par here. K-Mag is gonna be down 1, unfortunately. We're missing out on some points. So that is very unfortunate. It's possible I might have used one too many set of softs in practice to where we didn't have enough available to have a clean set for the race, which might have hindered us with K-Mag's strategy, but it looks like Hulk's strategy worked out pretty good. I'm not sure if I would have let Hulk past K-Mag there, if he would have been able to catch Russell. Not likely, unfortunately. But that is just the way it goes sometimes. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Looks like Verstappen's going to finish the race. And that is Spain done. Not quite the results we were looking for, unfortunately. But that's alright. We'll pick ourselves back up. And we'll keep our heads down. And we'll keep working at it. Keep trying to work the car out. Keep trying to improve on it. Definitely need to see when that next ATR period opens up. Should be soon. Hopefully a few weeks from now. Because we really need to start getting work on the next car parts. I think maybe next time we might split the points that we have to use for design and maybe do 2 parts and see if that will maybe help us improve two things at once instead of one thing pretty substantially. But good work out there, team. Not quite what we were looking for, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll stick with it. We're consistent. I think we're consistently fighting for those last couple points, which is good to see. So that's going to keep the board happy. Hopefully keep those sponsors happy. And then hopefully start doing some research here soon for the next season car. But as always, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.